At the start of Salford City's first Premier League season, we were of course predicted to finish in 20th place. But what really happened is that we're up in 10th place with 2 games to go, with a mathematical chance of getting into 7th place and having European football next year. Trust me, I'm as surprised as you guys are. Hey guys, and welcome to the 8th episode of the FM21 Salford in the Prem Save, where today it is the season finale. We are playing our final 2 games of our first ever Premier League season against Aston Villa and Wolves. Aston Villa just below us in the league, but Wolves are all the way down in 20th place. So I'm hoping for at least one win in today's episode. We have completely outperformed what we all expected this season, currently with the potential of moving into a playoff position for European football, I imagine, or maybe it's the Europa League too. I'm not too certain, but let's be honest here. Mathematically and logically, it's still very unlikely. I'm happy with 10th place, so if we can stay around that region, I think it will be a very successful season. And if you have enjoyed this season, please make sure that you do like this video. Can we please get 10 likes to end the season on a high? Make sure that you have subscribed as well to keep watching this series and be notified every single time I upload so that you don't miss a single episode in the next season, because of course we are going to be doing more seasons. I'm probably going to keep pumping out the seasons until you guys get bored, and currently my views are doing alright. Well, actually, I'm still pre-recording these massively. Don't ask me why. I'm just playing a lot of games off camera. I've got a lot of spare time these days, so I actually don't know how well Salford in the Prem is going, but the Salford City save is going pretty well as things stand, so I imagine Salford in the Prem is probably going to do just as well. But since last time, we have played 5 games. It has actually been quite a few games, obviously, 5 games, quite a few games, and we've done okay in them. We've continued using the diamond shape that we can see right here, and we have come away with some solid results. A 2-1 loss against Tottenham, not terrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's definitely not terrible. We then bounced back with a win against Leeds, a draw against Everton, an away draw against Fulham, which was a frustrating one as we went 1-0 on the scoreline after they scored the first goal. Then we went 2-1 up, they scored straight afterwards, and then we went 3-2 up, and then they scored in the 94th minute. So it got a little hard to take that one, and if we don't get European football because of 2 points, I'm going to blame that game, that's for sure. But we lost our last game against Manchester City, but again, at home, it's not a terrible result. They scored a penalty and then a goal straight after the half-time ended, so yeah, it's not bad. 2-0 against Manchester City. For a team like Salford, I'll take that, to be completely honest. Let's not go around expecting draws or wins against the team that has been dominating the Premier League recently. But right now, they are not really in contention for that top spot because Liverpool has a game in hand on them with more points. So, no, actually, they have a game in hand on Liverpool. No, they are in contention for the top spot. Completely ignore what I just said. My maths was massively wrong there, but I think they're probably the front runners at the moment. Yeah, ignore that statement that I said before, and with the mentality of trying to ignore that, let's move on to the game so we can just forget that. This is the squad that we're going with for today's game. Gassama again got injured, so he's just come back from that, and I'm hoping that he is ready to start scoring some goals once again. We do also have some injuries to Voigt, also Patty, so that's why Greg and off house comes in. Perry's a little bit injured as well, so I'm not wanting to start him. Galbraith just came back from injury. Maraville, still don't know how to say that name, just came back from injury as well. So we've got a pretty strong lineup, but not the best 11 we've ever had. Edgehill, just the other month, he won the Player of the Month. I don't really understand how he did it either, but he did it. What was it? Was it Edgehill? Yeah, there we go. He was the English Premier League Division Player of the Month for March, as well as the Young Player of the Month. Voigt also won it last month as well, so we're doing pretty well in terms of winning awards. I won Manager of the Month for March as well, so I'm just saying I'm definitely in contention for the Manager of the Season in my opinion. But without any further ado, we're going to jump into the first game of the episode. This intro has gone for quite some time, and we've got a lot to go through this episode, the second game, and then of course the season review, where we're going to take a look at the awards, all that kind of stuff, budgets for next year, goals for next year, really just analysing everything that's gone on this season, and I have enjoyed the season. I hope that you guys have too. Remember to like this video if you have enjoyed the season. I know I've already said that, but just please do it. There's a reminder for you again. Hunter's on the ball early on. We've got an opportunity. And, well, obviously it's early on. It's literally the first kick of the ball. But we're still knocking it around confidently. And I'm expecting this to be a chance for us as Gassama is throwing goal. And Gassama, he's just back from injury. But do you think he forgot how to score during that time? No, it's Gassama. He is still in the front. Well, definitely not going to win the Golden Boot. But he's definitely up there with 22 goals now. He is an absolute masterpiece of a player. And Simple plays an easy pass through to him, and he gets an assist. I quite like this new update, by the way. This is how much I am recording in advance. You will be able to tell because this is the first time I've used the new update. And the update happened ages ago. Well, I assume so. It's hard, man. I love this save. I keep playing too much of it. I'm not relevant enough to do double uploads. Like, yeah, no one's going to watch that. Even doing an upload a day, I can tell the views go down because, you know, you need to give your videos some time to breathe sometimes so that everyone can catch up. Nah, not at the moment. I've got too many pre-recorded. I just want to get through them so that we can move on to the save because it's still not out yet. I know, it's ridiculous. I think I just uploaded the 64th or 63rd episode of the FM21 Salford City save. So that's how behind I am at the moment. Well, how ahead I am at the moment. Cash coming in with the throw-in for Aston Villa now. A team that we probably should be expecting to do quite well in this game as they are only a spot below us. But early on we are winning, so can't expect too much from them then. After 25 minutes they have another opportunity from this corner, but we clear it out. And off. I think I've actually learned how to say that. Is that off-house? I think it might be off-house. I'm going with it. Off-house. Sounds good to me. I mean, there's probably a more German way to pronounce it. If anyone wants to tell me down in the comment section below, I would very much appreciate it. I will not see it for like a good month at this rate with my pre-recording habits, but that's okay. How was that gone in? How was it? I thought it was an own goal because it didn't come up with a banner straight away, but I think it's offside. I think we've gotten lucky here. He is offside. Get in. I didn't quite understand what went on there. Let's take a look at that. Okay. That player passes it. Oh, he's miles offside. Yep. Okay. That's. You would think he would have been shooting from that angle instead of passing to a player who was clearly offside. But I'm not going to complain. It means that they didn't score. So we're still 1-0 up. That's positive news. Let's not complain about something that is benefiting us. But they are in with another opportunity, and if they score from this, I don't know how they didn't score from this, but they now have a penalty. And that man Williams for Aston Villa is the reason why Gassama is nowhere near the good top goal scorer, because he is absolutely banging them in, and I think he's going to get the penalty. Is it him? No, it's a different player. And Vasquez saves it. I'm happy. This is going brilliantly. We got a penalty. I didn't even talk about it. And then Vasquez saves it. It's a good day. It's a good day for us, honestly. Boyd's gotten injured. That's putting a wee bit of a damper on the day. But you can definitely tell that Aston Villa are pressing us here. Like, we got the goal. We're ahead. But it is a bit of a dominant performance from them. And they are certainly unlucky to not be on level terms. But we've just cleared it out. We've just defended well. And we are now on a counter-attack as Gassama is looking for a long ball. Finds Simple. Oh, how was that gone in? Okay, that's a glitch. But how was that gone in? Simple getting the assist for the first goal. Now scoring the second one. And, of course, Gassama getting the assist for the second one, scoring the first one. They have such a good link-up play. Beautiful stuff. And the goalkeeper needs to be doing better there, let's all be honest. But, again, let's not complain about something that's benefiting us. We've had 4 shots to their 6. We don't deserve to be winning 2-0. I mean, 1-0 I could live with, but it's their fault for not scoring the penalty, to be completely honest. I'm definitely going to say, let's not get complacent out there. We're going to bring Boyd off just because I do want him available for the final game of the season. And Matson can is it Martson? Is it Matson? I don't know. I think it's probably Martson. We'll go with Martson. He's more than capable of playing out on that left-hand side. A player that I've already commented on before. Someone that I signed probably aren't playing as much as I potentially should be. But when he comes on, he does a solid job, and he hasn't complained about not having game time, so I'm not really going to be too bothered about it. He's worth £5 million or something like that. We got him for £1 million, so It's tactical and financial genius going on at this club from me. And right now he's headed the ball down and it's creating a counter-attacking opportunity for us. It's Offhouse. I've now learnt how to say that name and I'm so happy. How is that going on? That is too good. It's like Gatama just wasn't aware that Edgehill was going for a shot there, but it's actually worked an absolute treat because I don't think that was going in if Edgehill's header kept going. But Edgehill's tried to knock it into the back of the net. Gasama's just like, nah, mate, here, have another try. And plays it back to him, and we're 3-0 up. And I don't even know how it's happening, but Gasama's now turned into a playmaking striker as well as a goal-scoring striker. He's a triple threat. I don't know where the other threat is, because I was only talking about goal-scoring and assisting, but I imagine there's another threat in there. Simple scored a double. This game is going so well for us. How is this happening? Oh my goodness, Simple scored a double. I think he's only scored 2 goals all season and he's only gone and doubled that today. What is going on? Offhouse puts in a ball and then it gets kicked up against the players at us and Villa, and it's found its way into the back of the net. I don't know how anyone can claim an assist for that, but Simple is definitely going to be claiming that goal. And now I think you can definitely say that we do deserve to be ahead. 4-0 ahead. That is without a doubt up for debate, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. We're definitely hoping to be winning this game, and we are winning it. And I'm not even checking the table. I imagine we've moved up because of it, but I'm too nervous to be completely honest, because I still want to have the chance of getting into European football, but I think it might be getting... Oh, no, it's not. It's currently still there. I mean, we'd have to have every single one of these teams drop points in the last day of the season, but it's possible, and I like possible. As you all know, whenever something's possible, I might be able to do it, as we never expected us to win 4-0 in this game, and we also didn't really expect us to get promoted last season, but hey, they both happened, and this could happen too. We're going to bring Simple off for the last few minutes just to keep him fresh for the next game. He definitely deserves to be playing in it after that performance. He's only gone and got manager of the match. I'm definitely manager of the match, but he's okay, let's try this one more time. He's gotten the man of the match. We got there in the end. He's the cream of the crop, apparently. There's a interesting phrase. I mean, to be fair, I'm the man that says I'm all over it like a bad rash every 5 seconds in his videos, but I think that's more humorous than cream of the crop, but I'm going to definitely praise him for that performance. And we're just going to move on to the next game, because we could be getting European football. If we beat Wolves and everyone else drops points, we're getting European football. And I'm going to go through them individually and see who they're playing. Aston Villa at home. They could drop points there. They could definitely drop points. Who else? We've got Bournemouth and Norwich. It might be easier just to go like this instead of clicking on them individually. So Bournemouth and Norwich. Bournemouth and Norwich. Take a look. Okay. Why are they all so spaced out? Here we go. The Norwich is versus Manchester United, so they're basically not getting any points. Burnley against Bournemouth. It's possible. It is unlikely. But it's possible. We need Sheffield United and Aston Villa to draw, and Bournemouth and Burnley to draw. Although, our goal difference is not too bad in comparison to everyone. We could be getting European football, boys and girls. Okay, just so we're all on the same page, I'd like to highlight Norwich are definitely going to lose against Manchester United, but we need Bournemouth to draw against Burnley, and we need Sheffield United to draw or lose against Aston Villa, so that we can then move into European spots, which would be the dream. So as long as we win this game, we will definitely be moving above Norwich, unless they cause the biggest upset of all time. And we'll be finishing 9th place. So 9th place would be good, but if we can keep an eye on the rest of the games and come away with a win, I'm definitely not going to complain. Gassama, Voigt, Edgehill, Simple, Hunt, Mariville, there we go, got there eventually. Greg, Fish, Braithwaite, Boyd, and Vasquez are starting our game today. Actually, Patty's back into the lineup, so sorry, Greg, you're going to be dropped, and Patty's going to come straight back into the lineup. Let's jump into the final game of the season against Wolves, who, by the way, already relegated, so they've got nothing to play for. Nothing to play for. I mean, sometimes it works the other way, and they think they've got nothing to play for, so they just play really well. Kind of hoping they don't do that, to be completely honest with you. We're going to try and pick up from where we left. Oh, this is a beautiful camera angle. my favourite camera angle in the entire game. Yeah, we definitely want to pick up from where we last time left off. There we go. We got there eventually, and we're just going to focus on the latest scores. And if Wolves, they've got a tactic, man. That's intentional. That is bad. They've injured Gassama in the first 7 minutes. Gassama, man. Injure anyone. Injure Hunt, Boyd, Braithwaite, Fish. I don't care. Just not. They know what they're doing. I'm not happy about that. Gosh, we need the rest of the games to go our way now. I need something positive to happen, and it's an opportunity, and it could be going Wolves' way. As they like, that's definitely not what I would consider an opportunity, and we are on the ball right now, so shame on you, Wolves. Let's go ahead and get a goal here. Simple. Trying to move it forward. Finds Voigt, who's got the pace, he's got the finishing, and he does score. Boys and girls, we have done our bit already. I mean, we're 1-0 up. Who needs Gassama? I need Gassama. Gassama, please don't be injured until next season. I mean, it's the best time for you to get injured, like right now, but just don't make it long, and don't make it a reoccurring one, because I'm kind of sick of you being injured. It's quite frustrating, if I'm being completely honest with you. And we're now moved up into 9th place. I don't know how we haven't gone higher. Have I done my maths wrong or something like that? But we'll work it out in a second. But right now they're in with an opportunity. It's a great save by Vasquez. And 20 minutes gone, we're still 1-0 up. Okay, what's going on in other games? So, Bournemouth are beating Burnley. Norwich are beating Manchester United. Get your head in the game, man. This is not helpful. Although Sheffield United are drawing to Aston Villa. And I've never wanted Manchester United to win a game so much. Manchester United, what are you doing? How are you losing? At least draw. At least draw. Get some respect under your name, boys and girls. Manchester United, if they lose that, I'll be so disappointed. But I need to focus more on our game, because now it's 1-0. And that is not ideal for when we want to be pushing for these European spots. Oh, that is a good finish as well, to be fair. We've passed it infield. They've found some space, and Shepherd, he's done the goalkeeper, but to be fair, it's right in front of the goal. So can't really get too upset with Vasquez there. An absolutely brilliant goalkeeper still would not be able to save that every day of the week. So can't really complain from the goalkeeping. A little bit disappointed in the defending to let him get into that position, but it is a fine goal from Wolves in the end, and we've just given it away. And they could be in with another opportunity. By the way, they've got Griezmann still. Like this, let's not forget about that. That is stressful stuff. I don't want him scoring or getting involved too much today. Stacey plays it through, and I think they're going 2-0 up. They haven't quite, but they definitely came in with an opportunity to do it with 10 minutes to go in this half. I'm hoping that we can get ourselves back into it very quickly, as it looks like statistically Wolves are all over us like a bad rash, and I've whipped that one out again, and I am proud to say I've whipped that one out again. 5 minutes to go in the half, we have an opportunity. It's definitely not an opportunity for us if you're throwing the ball away. I don't know how that was a penalty, but now it is our chance. I don't know how, after all of this. Okay, let's review that highlight. We threw the ball away to them, and then they played it into the mixer. I think Fish just tackled Griezmann from behind. No contact of the ball. We cleared it long, and somehow we scored. How that wasn't a Wolves chance is absolutely beyond me. I should not be complaining, but I am. And I think I have good reason to be complaining, actually. I just want continuity. I want realism in Football Manager. I'm now thinking about it a wee bit more, and I'm kind of happy that it happened. I can live with it. I'll accept it. If it's benefiting us, it's okay. They're all winning. Oh, no, don't worry. Okay, it's gone back. For a second there, we were down in 10th place, and that's not where we want to be. Right now, it's just Bournemouth that are winning, and they are winning based off a penalty against Burnley. Manchester United back on level terms, and Sheffield United are losing to Aston Villa. So currently, we're up in 8th place. As long as we keep a hold of our lead, and that is... Okay, balanced is the way to go, I'd say, with only a few more minutes to go in this half. We've held on. All right, I'm going to tell them... I'm not happy with the performance out there. Braithwaite's the only one that felt demotivated. I reckon that's fine, because I want them to know that they should be doing better than that against a side that's already relegated. Boyd throws in a ball. Voigt is in there. Edgehill. Oh my gosh, Edgehill. Edgehill, at least get it on target. At least trouble the goalkeeper. Just do anything but shoot it over the bar the way that you have done it. And my eyes are fixated on this game between Bournemouth and Burnley. I don't know about you. That is the most intense game of the season, in my opinion. We're going to make our second... Oh, no, we're not. We've already made a substitution, so I'm not going to bother making one just yet, although I wish we did now, because they have an opportunity. And Sheffield United have gone 3-2 up. What is going on there? Sheffield... How Sheffield... It's Aston Villa. How did you let that happen? I'm focusing on this game too much. What's going on? What's going on? Sheffield United. Since when are you that good at turning games around? I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that at all. We're going to bring Galbraith on for the last day of the season with only 25 minutes to go in this game. Can we hold on? Can we get results go our way? We need some insane stuff to happen now, as Sheffield United are now winning and Bournemouth are winning. We need them both to concede a goal. It would be an intense end to the season if it did happen. We need to focus on our game as well, to be fair, though. We've got 10 minutes to go. We don't actually want to throw away a good result. We're going to bring Wijnaldum, our captain, on for the last 10 minutes to hopefully guide us into this win. And we do have another opportunity as Boyd, playing it forward, finds Voigt, but he doesn't win the header, so didn't really find him, did he? Wolves are on the attack, but we head it out, and Wijnaldum plays it into Hunt. Hunt moving it forward into Voigt. Voigt surely going to play it forward. He finds Parry. Parry shoots and scores, and surely there's game set and match for us. 3-1. Probably an undeserved victory, especially by this margin. I'd say a 1-1 draw based off the statistics and XG that we've seen would be fair, but I'm not going to complain. Again, it shouldn't be complaining about this. It's nice to be winning. And what's going on with 5 minutes to go, it's still these two sides leading by 1 goal. Bournemouth and Sheffield United, we're keeping our eyes on both of them. This would be intense if it happened. I don't think it's going to happen. We're into stoppage time, and I imagine they are as well. And we've done a good job this year. But I think if we did come away with that win against Fulham, we would be in European football. I'm not going to lie, European football could have been bad for us next season. We're only going to go and score again, but Echill's actually shot wide. But I think European football could have been bad for us because, let's be honest here, like, are we up to that standard just yet? Probably not. And with only a few seconds to go, I think that everything has not quite gone our way today. But at the end of the day, we have had an amazing season. I'm happy with the performance. We've finished up in 9th place in the Premier League in our first season as a promoted side. Who's the team that's getting European football? It's Sheffield United, who actually came up with us as the champions last year. So hats off to them. Unfortunately, it does make me feel a wee bit worse about our performance because they've done better than us, and I want to do the best out of all the promoted sides this year. But this is the confirmed league table at the end of the season. We've got Chelsea as the champions, Manchester City coming second, Liverpool 3rd place, Arsenal in 4th. I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm allowed to say this, but kind of where they belong. Fulham are going down, Southampton and Wolves also going down. I think Fulham is the other side that came... No, they're not. Who was the other side that came up with us? Was it Southampton? No. Okay, I don't really know what's going on. Who was it? Oh, it was West Brom. I'm certain it was West Brom. Yep, they came up in 2nd place. And we have probably surprised everyone based off the place that we were predicted to finish and based off our general performance with 22 goals for Gassama. I think we've done amazingly this season. I don't think we've done well enough to warrant me going to a press conference. Like, let's all be honest here. Like, there's nothing that's going to make me go to it. And we have received some absolutely brilliant prize money. I'm sure the board are chuffed with that, and we're just going to simulate forward now until we get the awards for the season and we get the season review. I'm sure it will happen in a few seconds because season's over for everyone. So I'd like to see those reports come in, and here we go. The end of season review, 2026 season, Salford City. New arrivals this year. We brought in a lot of good players, and finally we had the opportunity to bring in good players because, yeah, for a long time no one really wanted to come with us, and we've now gotten the man of the season, the signing of the season, going to Vasquez. And I think overall, how is Braithwaite getting a C+? He's been brilliant. Voigt, a C for Voigt. A C for Voigt. I just objectively disagree with that. Boyd getting a B-. Fry, if he gets a low rating, I can understand that. It's glitched and we've just completely ignored him. Fry has gone a C-. That's fair. Kim Campbell getting a B. Galbraith getting a C. That's fair. Okay, tell me how this man has gotten a better rating than Voigt. I'll never understand it. We've gotten Marivelle gone C. Marston, Duffy. Oh yeah, okay, Duffy was pretty bad, I will admit. And this, it's just not liking it when I scroll down. Wijnaldum getting a D. Yeah, I'm probably going to try and sell him this year, and a couple of players that are coming in over the summer because they're youth players and we got rid of them. The season results, let's take a look. Obviously, we massively overperformed is what the word I was trying to say. Came to me a couple of seconds after I needed to. In the FA Cup, didn't do great. but we didn't do horrendously. I mean, we got knocked out to Liverpool. Let's not complain too much. And in the Carabao Cup, we did okay as well. Like, let's not be too disappointed by it. We managed to beat Burnley 4-0. That's our biggest win. Match to remember was a 3-0 win against Sheffield United. I don't remember it, but that's okay. Can we see the goal yet? We can't see the goal yet. I mean, I could go to the game and like go through it, but let's be honest, I really can't be bothered doing that. Our reputation has not gone up at all, which is incredibly surprising to me. But our annual revenue has gone up in every single way. Oh my goodness, our broadcast revenue has gone up by 90 million pounds. Oh my gosh, competition prize money up by 23, match day commercial and rental up by double, corporate and hospitality up by double, sponsorships up by double, and we've got the topmost shirt sales. We've got 16,000 shirts sold. That's impressive. Voigt, Gassama, Edgehill, Galbraith and Wijnaldum. And this is our best 11 for the season. Let's take a look at it. We've got Gassama, Voigt, Offhouse, Semple, Hunt, Marival, Boyd, Fish, Braithwaite, Patty and Vasquez. I stopped midway through that because I am baffled that they have not included Edgehill in that. Edgehill has been a crucial player in our season, especially in the second half. And I think it is an insane amount of disrespect not putting him in that lineup. Offhouse, you've been okay, but he has not been to the level of Edgehill. I think you put Edgehill there, and I completely understand and agree with that lineup. But for now, it's okay. Apart from that, I can live with the rest of that. The accolades this season. Who's coming away with the wins? It is Vasquez winning the player of the season. It's not the players, is it? It's the fans. It's a little awkward. Gassama winning the young player of the season. I mean, Vasquez is younger. Alright, signing of the season goes to Vasquez. Goal of the season, Hunt again, still can't look at it. Gassama, top goal scorer. Most assists for Edgehill. Highest average rating by Gassama, sorry. Clarkson with the most passes completed per 90. He's played like 3 games. New records by Hunt, getting the most league appearances as a player. Brilliant stuff by him, almost at 200. Gassama with the most goals by a player. He has not been here for very long either. He has been an amazing player. And Marival breaks the highest transfer fee page. So we're doing pretty well this season. Made some absolutely brilliant progress in the club. And overall, you can't really complain with the season. It's been outstanding. And I actually think I'm going to struggle to follow it up next season. And let's find out what the board are wanting us to do next season. I thought I wasn't recording for a second. I panicked. But we are recording. Don't you worry about it. I mean, you can tell I'm recording because you're listening to it right now. But they only want us to fight bravely against relegation next season. How do you only want us to surely avoid relegation, man? They just want us to be in the Premier League. I want to push. Like, I'm not wanting to push for European football next year. Like, my goal is to do exactly as well as we have this year, next year. But I'd say we should definitely be trying to avoid relegation, but I will accept all of that, go to the end of season meeting, and I'm going to tell them that I want to avoid relegation. I don't think that is an overestimation of what we can do. We're good enough to not be relegated next season, and that will be our likely target. How do you really think we're capable of surviving? Okay, I'm gonna do that then. If that's really okay. Alright, let's go with it. I don't want to make any promises, let's all be honest here. That's just going to create issues for me in the future. And unfortunately, we don't have anyone getting any sort of awards apart from Gassama, again, the 3rd top goal scorer this season. I mean, obviously, I would have been very surprised if we got anything like that, but I wouldn't have complained about it. And we're just going to simulate forward one more day after we decide we were going for this trip. Let's go. I like to go to like places around the region so that we stay in the sort of area climate, climatized to the Premier League season. Gives us an advantage, obviously. That's why we finished 9th place, because we went on holiday to England. But this is what we want to know. The board set initial budgets. Currently, I think we had about 10 million left in our budget. I'm hoping for 20 to 30. I will be happy with that. We've gone £43 million. £43 million, man! Mate, I don't need that kind of money. I don't require it. Have you seen my signings, mate? Like, I'm good at making money, but okay, to be fair, this year I did spend £56 million. I didn't realise I spent quite that much, but I brought in 52. I only spent £4 million this season, like technically. So I'm not complaining. Okay. I sound like I'm complaining, but I'm not complaining. I'm happy with that. That is definitely going to help the team push forward. And now, if I don't get mid-table again this next year, I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. I want to keep pushing. I hope that you guys want to keep pushing too. If you have enjoyed this, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel for brand new content every single day with this series. Make sure that you have liked this video as well. 10 likes would be insane. I mean, we finished the season on a high. Come on, boys and girls. You want to give it a like. I know you do. Thank you so much for coming along with the journey this season. Make sure you don't miss the next season. And I will see you all later.